Hi, in this video, we're going to be going over basic printing and functions. We're going to be using variables, so if you're unfamiliar with that in Python, I would go back and watch our more in-depth video on variables. So to begin with, print is it's really easy in Python. You just write print, and then you have two parentheses, and whatever you put inside the parentheses, Python will print out. So here, I'm just going to put a string, so I'm going to indicate it with these two quotation marks, and then it'll run, and it'll print whatever I set to. Similarly, you can also assign a variable to be a string. And so here I'm going to do x equals a string, and then I'll just print out x, and it'll print out whatever I assigned x to be. You can also do this cool thing in Python where you can add strings together. And so here I'm going to do x plus y, and it'll print x first, and then it'll print y. So it'll create almost one big string at the end. So you can see that it combined them. So moving on to functions, functions are really useful in Python. That you're going to use them a lot for a variety of things, but the basic structure of functions is just to do def, the name of the function, two parentheses, a colon, and then enter. And then from there, whatever you're going to have in your function needs to be one indent away from wherever you started the def, if that makes sense. So here I'm just going to do a really basic function, just calling the function, and it's going to do whatever I said. So it's going to print hello. So here, down here, below, after I've called the function, I'm just going to write def first function, and it'll call that function. So you can also call variables into the function. So here I'm going to call in the variable name, and then it'll print whatever I said to plus name. So here I'm going to assign the variable name to be my name, which is Kara. And then if I call that variable into second, it'll print whatever second says plus my name. So it'll say hello, Kara. So on the more like math side, you can also just put a bunch of equations in here. You can do basically anything with functions. So here I'm going to have two inputs, two different variables, and I'm going to combine them into one variable, and then I'll print out whatever that variable is. So here I'm taking the sum of 2 plus 3. When I run that, it'll print out 5. So you can just keep calling your function wherever throughout the code. And here I'm going to do 5 plus 3, and it'll print out 305. That's all. Thank you.